Hey everyone! So as promised, here's the walkthrough. Unfortunately, it is raining again. It rained all day yesterday, and it's a kind of a good thing because we haven't had any rain hardly at all this month, and it's been really hot, so the grass was dying, but it started to green up a little bit, so I'm going to go through the walkthrough. Here's the front yard. So over here, we got rid of the dirt. We ended up moving a total of 12 yards of dirt. Still got some bricks that I need to move. Got some mulch in, and we ended up trying to get all of the grassed edge. You can see my trailer's full. I still got to go to the dump. I've already been once, but ended up getting about a foot back on this driveway. So did quite a bit of work here. And here is the new mulch, and we tore up that green stuff on the driveway and redid the rocks. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance. This is going to have to be resealed. I haven't got a chance to do that yet. And back over here, we did a lot of trimming. So that pine tree there, we got it all up, got all the dead stuff out in the back. And guess what? There is grass growing. Even though we've had a pretty terrible summer in terms of growing grass, it's actually growing, which kind of surprised me. I was pleasantly surprised by that. Now I'm going to the garage. Again, I apologize for all the moving around. So you can see here, I've still got some wood. I've got to get the fence done still. Here are my 3 barrels. I am working on a project for the pond in the back. But this is something that I put together. Built a table back here. See, there's the sled. But this was a pretty cool project. Gave me a place to actually work on, and we cleaned up everything, sorted all the wood. Here's some stuff that's left over on the inside. We've been doing some work too. I'm not going to go in there, but you can see here, got an actual piece of edging down. Got some mulch back here. Now, we didn't plant any of these flowers. These are all old, and you can see they're kind of smushed. That is because we got the roof done. I can't reach tall enough there. The whole roof is done. You can see siding's all back together, and that unfortunately is going to be a different color right now. You can kind of see there the water is shooting away from the house. We ended up taking about a foot off of that, cutting it out and replacing the wood and everything there, so the drywall's in on the inside, and we ended up having to run a new cable line. Of course, I didn't do that. The cable company did that, right? And then out here, there were these 2 big bushes here, and my wife said I needed to finish the trimming. I might have gone a little bit too far, a little bit too short. Over here in the kids swing set, you can see the top's not stained yet, but I rebuilt the monkey bars, reinforced it there, had a little bit of a crack, so I make sure that that was safe for them to be on there. But that is all done now. Got the trampoline up. Leaf piles are all gone here. Over there, I ended up drilling a couple holes in that tire so it wasn't becoming a mosquito den. But you can see here, these handles were all rotten, so I put in brand new oak dowel rods for that. And then this right here was cracked. I didn't want to replace the whole thing, so I reinforced it. So that's not going anywhere now. Took down the tire swings, gonna have to put them back up. Over here to the shed. See this? This is all rebuilt. Now you may be asking yourself, Christian, why didn't you paint it? Are you lazy? And the answer is yes, but that's not why I didn't paint it. So on this, this is all treated wood, and I wanted to let it sit out here and dry and get used to it. And then you can see, you know, I'm gonna caulk that. I'm gonna paint it all once we get around to it. The whole shed has now been repainted, and roof on. So this is a brand new roof. That's all done now. So this shed should last for a long time. It's got all the mowing and everything in there. And back towards the house. Of course, it looks terrible now because we got puddles, right? But we ended up edging this here. So you can kind of see, need to wash this a little bit more. But this is about how far the grass had overgrown. So we got that nice and sealed up there. And I didn't do much trimming over here. I started to, but then kind of got into the project. And look, I did not finish the fence there. But this over here, we did do quite a bit of trimming on. And this actually turned out pretty nice. So I'm gonna take down some of this because it's kind of 3 trees growing together here. But look at this. This is really nice. This was all just dead stuff in here. And trim this up now. You can actually walk in here. And my daughter has put her table and chair here and opened up a tattoo parlor. Now I told her that I wasn't so sure about that because it was kind of shady. Going out here to the pond, oh, the rain's picking up. So I still got to get that board replaced. Hopefully the wood doesn't warp too bad. But this is all fixed here. Now the grass unfortunately hasn't been growing. I've been doing a lot of driving over this. You can see here, this is all stuff that was buried in that culvert, and I gotta get rid of that. But next time I go to the dump, I'm gonna take it all. This didn't grow in good, but now this is finally flat. This took quite a few yards. Unfortunately, I didn't get here fast enough. This is my rose bush. I need to get one to go over here on this other side. And I did not get to weed whacking. I was going to do that yesterday, but unfortunately, in the rain, I decided not to do it. You can see here the pond level is down quite a bit. That is my temporary waterfall, just trying to get some circulation in the water there. See if we can get some big frogs on camera. And you can see the apples are starting to grow now. They're still pretty green. We're gonna come out here and eat some of those later. And now you can see some dead stuff up there in these pine trees here. That was actually a vine. We got tons of vines out here, been killing those. And we've been picking these blackberries, eating those as we can. And unfortunately, this right here, these vines are starting to grow in my flowers here. So I'm gonna have to take care of those. These are kind of unique plants. I'm not sure, they look kind of different than my other lilies, so. Or not lilies, irises, whatever. So this is where, unfortunately, I didn't get finished. So this is why this video took so long, because I wanted to get this done. So this is all I've got left to burn. I've burned, you can see how big this pile was. I've burned this 3 times over now. And this is where the actual waterfall is gonna go. So this is where my hands becoming broken made it so I didn't quite get done. But I got the basic outline done. So the water's gonna start here, and it's gonna come down. You can't really see it good, but it's gonna go down there and just flow right into the pond. So again, you can see the water level was up to the top of the grass there. And let's go over here to the other side, maybe. I apologize, this video is kind of rambly going on. I didn't think about what I wanted to talk about before I got here. And, you know, it seems like I was working every day, but so much of it was just spent moving dirt and digging with that culvert. That thing was a nightmare. But this, you can see here, trying to get grass growing here. I can't get a hose out here, so it's almost impossible to water. But this is where most of the problem was in. There were a bunch of muskrat holes through here. So I got a little bit of grass that came in. And you can see down in here, along the line, I've tried to take bricks and reinforce it to try and keep that dirt in and maybe dissuade the muskrats. But this is the pump. So I'm not gonna have this over here on this side. Originally I was going to, this is where they had a waterfall. You can see that right there. That was a huge muskrat hole. And we put a bunch of concrete and stuff down there to prevent them. But it went all the way through here, so I couldn't drive the mower into this stream. That was a nightmare. But I got the electrical out here. You can see I haven't had a chance to bury the cord. I'm gonna put some actual underground wire out here. And then the pump is gonna run back there, because I'll be able to see it from the house. and I doubt I'll be able to hear it. But you can, just listen to that sound. Kind of nice and calm. And hopefully the aeration helps. Right now, because it's been so hot, we've got algae and stuff that's been growing like crazy in the pond. It's never been this hot. I mean, I think pretty much the entire month of June and most of July, we were over 85 degrees, going into the 90s quite a few days, which is pretty hot. Got a couple of flowers blooming still. Most of these are gone. Should have been out here a while ago while the flowers were still all pretty. But got all the leaf pile and all the junk here. That's where we've been doing stones. So I kind of gave up on trying to keep this grass planter. We're just keep putting dirt here. Every time we drop a stone, it goes down. We gotta redo it. Super frustrating. So still have a lot more trimming and stuff to do, but that's it. So over the month, like I said, we did the new roof. Now my cousin did most of that. He has a roofing company, and they did all that, gave me a good deal on it, and got the shed done, got all that dirt moved, rebuilt it, and it took, I want to say, probably 10 yards just to redo the part where the muskrats dug through. So that was obnoxious, but we're starting to get there. I'll hopefully you're able to see the before and after. Me going through it, it doesn't really look that different because I'm here every day, so you can't really see the drastic changes. But my dad said it looked better, so we'll see. I got to get the grass everywhere else and make sure that it grows. But that is it for this video. Thanks for coming along on the ride. This week Glenn is on vacation, so I'm not going to be having any footage with him. My wife and I are actually going to work out. She's been working out with me, so we're going to hit the gym Monday through Thursday. Glenn's coming back Friday. We're going to do a quick workout on Friday, and Saturday Tony is supposed to be coming over, and we're going to be doing the interview. So depending on how that goes, I might do it live. So if you guys want me to do it live, please leave it in the comments and commit to being there. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it live. It will be probably, he said he wanted to be early. I want to say by 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will get started. And you can see my glasses are starting to get some water in there. Look at that. All right, that's it for this video. And even though this had absolutely nothing to do with lifting, go with something heavy.